Welcome to this video about the most famous philosopher and his message. For centuries, philosophers have been exploring the meaning of life and the purpose of existence. Among them, one figure stands out for his influence on Western thought and his insights on ethics, politics, and metaphysics. Today, we'll dive into the philosophy of this renowned thinker and explore the essence of his message. Born in ancient Greece, this philosopher left a legacy that still resonates today. He was a student of the great philosopher Socrates and a teacher to Alexander the Great. He founded a school of thought that became one of the most influential in history. His ideas shaped the foundations of Western civilization and influenced generations of thinkers, from Renaissance scholars to Enlightenment philosophers. He believed in the power of reason and the importance of ethics, and his legacy continues to inspire critical thinking, rational inquiry, and ethical reflection. So who was this philosopher? His name was Aristotle, and he was one of the greatest thinkers of his time. Born in 384 BC in Stagira, Greece, Aristotle went on to become a student of Plato and eventually started his own school of thought, known as the Lyceum. Aristotle's message was centered around the idea of happiness, or what he called eudaimonia. However, Aristotle's view of happiness was vastly different from the common understanding of it today. For Aristotle, happiness was not just a feeling of pleasure, but a long-term state of being that comes from living a virtuous life. Aristotle believed that true happiness can only be achieved through a life of virtue. He believed that there were certain moral virtues, such as courage, generosity, and kindness, that we must cultivate in order to live a virtuous life. However, Aristotle also believed that there were intellectual virtues, such as wisdom, that were equally important. By living a life guided by these virtues, we can become the best version of ourselves and reach our full potential. The philosopher believed that virtue is the key to a fulfilling life. He argued that by living a virtuous life, individuals can achieve eudaimonia, which is often translated as happiness or human flourishing. However, he did not equate eudaimonia with pleasure or material success. Instead, he saw it as the result of a life dedicated to moral and intellectual excellence. Virtue, in his view, is not an inherent quality, but a skill that can be cultivated through practice and reflection. He identified several virtues that are essential for human flourishing, including courage, justice, wisdom, and self-control. By developing these virtues, individuals can live a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. The philosopher's message also included a critique of conventional wisdom and popular beliefs. He believed that many people live their lives without questioning the assumptions and values of their culture or society. He encouraged individuals to examine their beliefs critically and to seek the truth through reason and evidence. He challenged common misconceptions about the nature of reality, the role of gods, and the purpose of life. His skepticism and willingness to challenge authority have been an inspiration to generations of free thinkers and intellectuals. Aristotle's message is not just about personal growth and well-being. It also has implications for politics, society, and the nature of knowledge itself. For Aristotle, knowledge was not just a matter of learning facts or theories, but of understanding the underlying principles that govern the world. Aristotle's emphasis on the importance of understanding underlying principles has had a profound influence on philosophy, science, and education throughout history. In fact, Aristotle's work in logic and metaphysics is still studied and debated to this day. In conclusion, Aristotle's message may have been spoken thousands of years ago, but its wisdom is still relevant today. By prioritizing the cultivation of virtues, focusing on personal growth and well-being, and remembering our responsibility to each other and the world, we can lead happier and more fulfilling lives. Additionally, by understanding the deeper principles that govern the world, we can contribute to the greater good and make the world a better place. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on philosophy and self-improvement.